He left me to die, now I own everything he ever loved. There's a moment, just before betrayal hits you, where the world slows down, where your heart knows the truth, but your mind still holds on to hope. I had that moment 3 years ago, lying in a ditch, bleeding, watching the taillights of the man I loved fade into the night. Rewind to the beginning. I was 24, fresh out of business school, full of ambition and blind trust. I met Adrian at a startup conference. He was charismatic, older, magnetic. I thought he saw something special in me. And maybe he did, but not in the way I believed. We started a company together, my ideas, his money. I built the tech. He made the deals. Together, we turned a napkin sketch into a $12 million valuation in 18 months. He said he loved me. He said we were building a future. Then, the contracts changed. Quietly, strategically. Suddenly, I was no longer co-founder. No longer a shareholder. No longer anything. And when I confronted him in that parking lot, papers in hand, fury in my throat, he smiled. Then came the shove. It wasn't hard. It didn't need to be. One step back on a slick road. A crack of bone. A scream swallowed by the rain. And then he left me there. No help. No 911. Nothing. Just silence. I survived. Barely. 3 surgeries, 8 months of rehab, and enough pain to light a fire that would never go out. I didn't cry. I didn't beg. I planned. First, I disappeared. Changed my name, cut ties, vanished from everything and everyone who had ever known me as Ava Clark. I became Evelyn Stone. It sounded sharp. Dangerous. Right. Then I started over. I worked under aliases, collected skills like currency, cyber investigations, corporate law, social engineering. I learned the cracks in every business wall. I knew his weaknesses, the late-night habits, the fake books, the side deals, the mistress. And slowly, piece by piece, I built a web. 1 company, then 2, then 5, shell core, silent acquisitions, strategic partnerships, all designed to squeeze him. To make his empire lean on mine. To become the skeleton holding up the skin of his success. He never saw my face. But he started to feel my grip. First, his COO resigned, poached by a better offer. Then his top client dropped him, restructuring, they said. And then his bank refused the line of credit, risk concerns. He was drowning. And I was just getting started. The final move had to be perfect. I waited until his company was teetering, 1 missed deal away from collapse. Then I offered a lifeline. Through a front company, of course. A buyout. Generous terms. A smooth exit. He agreed in a heartbeat. I requested the final meeting be in person. A handshake. A photo op. Standard business procedure. He didn't recognize me at first. Time, scars, and cold fury had changed me. But when I pulled off my sunglasses and looked him dead in the eye, I saw it. Recognition. Confusion. Fear. Do you know who I am? I asked, calm as steel. His lips parted. No words came. I'm the woman you left to die. Silence. I didn't die, Adrian. I evolved. He tried to walk out. I let him. Right into the flash of cameras I'd planted. Right into the waiting arms of 3 very interested federal agents, curious about years of tax evasion, insider trading, and fraud. All evidence provided by yours truly. As he was escorted away, screaming my name, I turned to the cameras and smiled. The building behind me, once his, now bore my name. Revenge isn't loud. It's not a slap or a scream or a gunshot. It's slow, surgical, a scalpel, not a sword. And when it's done right, they don't just lose what they took from you. They lose everything. Moral: don't underestimate the quiet ones. Especially not the ones you've betrayed. Because the most dangerous kind of vengeance is the one you never see coming.